Cameroon is a country split in two, one part colonized by the French and the other by the British. After independence, the French side swallowed up the smaller English-speaking regions. Ever since, Anglophones have complained of being treated like second-class citizens when they demanded equality in 2016. They didn't get dialogue. They got police batons, internet blackouts, and soldiers patrolling their streets. But the government didn't stop there. Cameroon's leaders turned to a playbook of silence. Peaceful protests were branded as terrorism. Lawyers, teachers, even journalists who spoke up were dragged into courtrooms, designed not for justice but for punishment. Many were tried in military courts, accused of plotting against the state. Whole towns in the Anglophone regions have lived under curfews, with security forces accused of burning villages. But there's one tool that reveals just how far the government will go: the internet. In 2017, the entire Anglophone region, home to millions of people, was cut off from the web for over 90 days. Yeah, no WhatsApp, no email, no bank transfers, nothing. It was one of the longest internet shutdowns in African history. A digital chokehold meant to break resistance, but instead it sparked global outrage and pushed Anglophones further into the arms of separatists. And this is where things get even darker. As militias rose in response, the government doubled down with brutal crackdowns, calling it a war on terror. International NGOs have accused Cameroon of torture, arbitrary detentions, and extrajudicial killings. Yet, President Paul Biya, one of the longest-serving rulers in the world, frames it all as maintaining national unity, which raises the question: when a state silences dissent so completely, what happens next? Because in Cameroon today, every whisper in English carries the weight of rebellion, and every act of repression deepens the divide. The government might believe it's silencing the Anglophone voices, but in reality, it might be creating a storm that no amount of silence can contain. For a better understanding of African geopolitics, follow along for more.